1 hour time frame is very powerful. There is a lot it shows. There is information it shows that you're not going to find it anywhere else.
Traders pray for me. Today, I am walking in this building. I want to target some Forex traders. I hear they come here to do Forex. Is this doing Forex or trading? Whatever. I want to see what they do, and if they allow me, we will ask them the trading strategy that they use. Because here in Forex, you only need a strategy. Jesus. I have seen one lady seated right there. But she seems to be very busy. I don't know whether she will give us her 2 minutes. Hopefully she is not rude. I am nervous. How do you guys approach this type of ladies? Any tip? I am drawing closer. First impression is everything here. Hey, how are you, madam?
Hello, how are you?
I am very fine.
I'm also fine. Oh my god. Cameras again.
Sorry, madam, listen.
Uh-huh.
I am new to Forex trading and I want to know something from you, but before anything else, what are you doing here? You seem to be very busy.
Oh, okay. I'm here because I'm analyzing the market. I'm actually writing down my strategy that I'm going to use in the evening. Today's on a Friday, and many traders tend not to be trading on Friday because of the various reasons. But according to me, there is how I approach Friday. But basically, I'm given the go ahead by what happens on Thursday. So the information I saw yesterday made me to really think of analyzing the market today. So I'm waiting for a New York session. That is a session that I'm going to trade. This I'm writing down. Then during that time, I'm going to open my chart and execute my trades. Yeah.
Will you mind telling us the strategy you use?
On camera.
Yes, please.
Okay, there is no problem, but make sure you give me permission to use it as well. I have a YouTube channel, Money Close with Mercy. Go there and subscribe. TikTok, Money Close with Mercy. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Go ahead and ask question within 10 minutes, please. 10 minutes, please. There is a lot I have to put in place. Please, yeah.
All right, girl. There is no problem, and thank you for making this possible. So, I have a lot of questions, but because of time, kindly tell us the strategy you use to trade and as well facts about Forex that are hard to believe that many Forex mentors are not talking about. And then we call it a day.
Well, I tell traders that we all have different ways of trading. We basically have different ways of approaching the market. There is how I trade, and there is how you mentor trade, and there is how you can basically trade. But for me, I always tell traders like I don't pay attention on a lot of things that people pay attention to. For instance, and I better put this understandable to everybody, like you cannot give any beginner like you have never even got into the market, you've never traded, you've never tested it, then I come here and I give you an indicator and I tell you this indicator is working 90% accurate. I give you that for free and I tell you go ahead and use it and you're going to make money. You're going to grow your $10 account to $500 a day. Basically that is possible, but if you don't have knowledge you cannot even use that indicator, because indicators works as a guide. You understand? They show you something, but they will not tell you enter here, don't be lied. Indicators will not tell you exit here. Most indicators lack. You understand? So you need something extra to execute your trades. I'm not using any indicator. I'm using the indicator knowledge I have. So how do I trade? That's the only question you want me to tell you.
Sure.
And whatever I use is very different to what many traders use. And I've been saying this most of the times, but these are not kind of videos that traders want to hear. These are not kind of contents that traders want to listen. Okay, so I'm actually even risking posting it on my YouTube channel. You understand? So when I sat down, and I always say this, there is how you understand the market when you actually decide to focus on charts and everything. There is a lot to learn. So personally, I trade sessions. Okay, I began by trading sessions. That is how I trade them. And to surprise you guys, I don't trade the way you see it on YouTube. You understand? If they really make money the way they actually show us on YouTube, I'm sorry they don't make anything, because that is not how it is done. You understand? There is somehow, and there is a way candlestick pattern forms, and when that certain candlestick pattern forms, there is how price reacts to those candlestick formation. These are not support and resistance. These are not anything. I use those ones to execute the trades. And basically, the only thing I really need to see is the trend of the market. And knowing the trend of the market, these candlestick patterns that I've actually told you, there is how they react. They guide me to know that the market is buying and now the market is ranging and now the market is really proceeding to the downside. I don't know whether you guys are going to bear me witness that. It is very hard also today to identify the lower highs, the lower lows, because the market is moving in a manner that we cannot easily understand what is happening. But we're not against that. We're not fighting that. But the most important question I have, and the question I do ask myself is, how do I do so that I can overcome all this? And I found that structure levels. Number two, I use the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame is very, very powerful, guys. If you understand the power of 1 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame is a giant. Leave alone the daily, leave alone the 4 hours, leave alone the 30 minutes, leave alone the 5 minutes. This is a secret that I'm revealing to you. 1 hour time frame is the giant. I don't know how I'm gonna put it, but there is something special that happens on 1 hour time frame. Something that I don't wanna say right now, because that is my secret strategy. I'm sorry to say that. And 1 hour time frame is very powerful. There is a lot it shows. There is some information it shows that you're not going to find it anywhere else. You're not going to find it anywhere else. You understand? So I use the 1 hour time frame. That is how I use it, combining it with sessions, combining it with. You can use that trading anytime, but it doesn't work well when it comes to fundamentals or news. And I would love to clarify this. Trading 1 hour time frame is the strategy that I rely on most of the times. Of course, I combine it with a lot of things. And can I surprise you guys? I don't pay attention to fair value gaps. I don't pay attention on change of character. I don't pay attention on order blocks. I don't pay attention on supply and demand. I don't pay attention on all those things. In fact, I don't use them. I don't use them. And there is a reason why I don't use them. And if you're using them when making money, comment down below. Forex needs someone who is sharp, brilliant, that is able to make money. And I'm so much excited because it's found me actually trying to analyze the market, preparing so that I can execute my trades later on. So I don't know what I'm going to tell you, but there is a lot to learn that is not written on books, that is not even found on YouTube. And that is something that you guys will never understand and you'll ever be against. But basically, that is how I trade that made Tradingview indicators very, very useless. I'm sorry to say that, but that's how I do analyze the market. And to those people who are close to me, they know it works magic. It works magic. That's what I can say for now, guys. Bye bye.
Thank you, madam, for your time and that knowledge. I needed it so bad. I really appreciate wishing you all the best and success. I will stay till evening, guys. Subscribe, like, and share.